was a rainy day in Thailand. It wasn't at all the sort of morning for driving around the wet roads of Thailand. Parp, parp, said Noddy's car. Miserably, yes, it's a horrid day, said Noddy. Perhaps we should stay at home. At that moment, Big Ears arrived. He was carrying 2 umbrellas. Hello, Big Ears, said Noddy. Have you come for a ride? No, I have come to lend you my old umbrella so you won't catch a cold in the rain, said Big Ears kindly. Noddy thought it would be awkward, but he set off to find passengers. He met Martha Monkey, who wanted to go to the station. She got into the car and volunteered to hold the umbrella. However, Martha held Noddy's umbrella over herself, while Noddy got wetter and wetter. At the station, Monkey got out of Noddy's car. Come back at 5 o'clock to take me home, she ordered, and don't you dare be late. I hate rainy days, said Noddy. They make everyone grumpy and miserable. Then Mrs. Tubby Bear and a sulky-looking Master Tubby Bear appeared. Mrs. Tubby Bear was so pleased to see Noddy that Noddy cheered up at once, and soon he was driving the Tubby Bears home. But Master Tubby was being naughty. He started to wiggle the umbrella. And then he shoved the umbrella right over Noddy's eyes. Stop it, yelled Noddy. I can't see where I'm going. The very next minute, Noddy's car crashed straight into a letterbox. The letterbox tumbled over and started to roll off down the street. Noddy set off after the rolling letterbox. It was scattering toy down in every direction. Clockwork Mouse leaped out of the way and was left hanging from a lamppost. He squeaked in alarm. The letterbox rolled on. It headed straight for Mr. Jumbo, and he fell backwards right into the fruit stall. Down it crashed. Oranges, apples, and tomatoes went rolling in every direction. Mr. Plot was standing outside his police station. At last, he said, The rain seems to be stopping. Just then he heard a terrible rolling noise. The letterbox barged into him and knocked him flat. Just as Mr. Plot scrambled to his feet, Noddy turned up. Mr. Plot was angry. What do you know about this? Runaway letterbox, Noddy, he asked sternly. It was Big Ear's old umbrella, said Noddy. I couldn't see and that letterbox bumped into my car. Sounds like dangerous driving to me, said Mr. Plot. You must not drive for one whole day, Noddy. Oh no, cried Noddy. I need my car. Everyone wants rides today. But the policeman took no notice. I shall keep your car at the police station. You can collect it tomorrow, he said firmly. Poor Noddy, he ran off with the umbrella. You'll have to get out, Mrs. Tubby Bear, said Mr. Plot. Come along, car. But Noddy's car set off all by itself in the opposite direction. Parp, parp, it said, while Mr. Plot watched in amazement. Big Ears was knocking on Noddy's front door just as Noddy's little car arrived with the Tubby Bears. I'm afraid Noddy has run away, said Mrs. Tubby Bear. Tell me what's happened, said Big Ears. Mrs. Tubby Bear then told him the entire story. Meanwhile, Noddy stumbled along carrying the umbrella. He reached the station where the train was ready to leave. All aboard, shouted the driver. Then Noddy struck on the platform. He wasn't looking where he was going and he walked straight into the train bump. What's the matter, Noddy? Asked the train driver kindly. Noddy told him what had happened. It wasn't my fault. he said, but now I can't drive my car for a day. Don't worry, said the driver. You can help us at the station. We need an extra porter today. Meanwhile, Big Ear searched everywhere for Noddy. Have you seen him? He asked Mr. Sparks at the garage. No, said Mr. Sparks, and now I have got to drive all his passengers. Please look out for him, said Big Ears anxiously. Noddy enjoyed being a porter. He helped a lot of people. You're a good porter, smiled the driver, but this is the last train today. Well, I'll go and see who else I can help, said said Noddy busily. Outside the station, Martha Monkey waited for Noddy's car to arrive. But when Noddy did appear, he told her he couldn't take her home. What use is a taxi driver who can't drive? Snorted Martha Monkey. I'm a porter now, said Noddy. I can carry your basket. But while Noddy was talking, he didn't see his umbrella handle pick up the basket. Where has my basket gone? Asked Martha. It can't be far away, said Noddy. It's full of special biscuits from my auntie, said Martha anxiously. They looked, but they couldn't see the basket. It was hanging behind Noddy on the end of the umbrella. Noddy was puzzled. It's not here, he said. It's gone, wailed Martha. Then Noddy noticed the umbrella felt very heavy. He swung it round and there was Martha's basket. Martha Monkey was not pleased. Just then Mr. Sparks arrived in his car. Quick, jump in, he said. Mrs. Stubby Bear has baked you a special apple pie. They drove off at top speed, but poor old Big Ears didn't see them go as he arrived wearily at the station. Still in search of Noddy, at house for one, everyone ate up Mrs. Stubby's delicious apple pie. Suddenly there was a knock on the door. Martha Monkey hurried to open the door and was surprised to find a very tired Big Ear standing on the doorstep. Big Ears, cried Noddy. Oh, Noddy, said Big Ears, I have been looking everywhere for you. I'm sorry, said Noddy. I have had a lovely day with your old umbrella. There was nothing poor Big Ears could say to that, was there? So hey guys, आज हमारा ये स्टोरी था नॉडी का, और सॉरी फिर भी लाइक कीजिएगा क्योंकि बीच बीच में थोड़ा मेरा मिस्टेक हुआ. मैं थोड़ा कंफ्यूज हो गई थी और मोबाइल पे भी अच्छे से नहीं दिख रहा था इसलिए. और हमारा नेक्स्ट स्टोरी है नॉडी टेल्स अ स्टोरी, तो हम नॉडी का पार्ट 2 में देखेंगे कि इसमें क्या हो रहा है. सो ओके गाइस, बाय.